Thought. Go. Hey, this is James here from jameseager.com. How you doing? I hope you're well. Today I'm going to show you one of my all-time favourite bass lines. This is Hit Me With Your Rhythm Stick by Ian Dury and the Blockheads. If you're not familiar with this track, jump over to YouTube, have a listen to it. The bass player is a fantastic guy who's still gigging loads in the UK called Norman Watroy. He is absolutely fantastic and has an incredible technique. And this bass line is a fantastic bass line. I think there are kind of three reasons behind that. The first one is that it is just a bass line which makes the song. I mean, so in a similar vein to Good Times by Chic or Come Together by Beatles, Paul McCartney, it's just one of those bass lines where you prick up your ears and you hear the song, you prick up your ears and you exactly know what it is. The second reason why I think it's great is it's a phenomenally good technical exercise as well. You can start it off slowly, speed it up, and I remember one of my teachers saying, if you can play this up to speed, you're well on the way to having a really good technique. So firstly, a great bass line, secondly, technically awesome. Now, and the third reason I think it's great, it's because you get those moments on gigs where the band leader will just look over to you and play a bass solo, and most people flounder around going, well, I've been playing bass lines all night, I've got to play something flash. And this is a great bass line to do with that, because it will just sit over a groove really nicely. And what's better is people actually know it, they actually can lock onto it, recognize it, hear it and understand it. So it's a really cool bass line from that perspective. So let's get on. If you're not familiar with it, this is how it goes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go. For the purposes of this tutorial, I'm just going to focus on the first half of that riff, which goes. Okay, and I'm sure that's quite a tough thing to play straight out the gate. So to make it simpler, first thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put it up the octave. Okay, so I'm going to put that from fret 1, we're in the key of F minor here, okay, and I'm going to put it up to fret 8. So the first note is an F on the A string. And actually, Norman does play the bass line in this register in the song. If you go back and check it out, you'll hear that. So it's perfectly good to practice it up here. And what makes it simpler is that the frets are a bit smaller up here, so it's a little bit easier to get around to begin with. So I'm going to play you the notes to begin with that this is based on. It's all based over a straightforward F minor pentatonic. So we're going to start at the F at the top here on fret 10, and we're going to go descend down the F minor pentatonic. So we're going to go, okay, so we've got F, E flat, C, B flat, A flat, F. Okay, F, E flat, C, B flat, A flat, F. You can do it going up to. So the first thing to do is just get this under your fingers. Okay. Okay, and the best way to do this is to practice technique, is to do one finger per fret. So anything at fret 8, you'll play with the first finger, fret 9 with the second finger, fret 10 with the third finger, and fret 11 with the fourth, okay? Okay, so how does this bass line go? I'm going to split it into chunks for you. Okay, so we're going to go, the first interval is an octave. So, okay, then the next two notes are E flat, so. Okay, a lot of the time here we're playing double notes. Okay, so the next two are double notes, so two of the same note together. So we're going to go to a C, two C's, two B flats. So that's the first part, and then we're going to put the C's and the B flats after it. And then we have two C's after that, and then another two B flats. Okay, then we go back to the C. Okay, and then just straight down the F minor scale, pentatonic scale that is. As with all of this, just take it apart and practice it in chunks. That's all you need to do, okay? And then put it back together again. So we can split it kind of into three parts. That being the first part. Part two. Okay, so what I suggest you do is slow this right down. Okay, the last thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you a little rhythmical exercise to do on that is really important on this. The first note of this is actually pushed before the beat, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4 to ga. So we're on the ga noise I'm making. So 2, 3, 4 ga. Slow it down. So you push it, and then there's a slight break, okay, and then you're into the riff, okay, which beauty of that is it just gives your hand on every riff a little time to rest, which is good. So once you start getting that comfortable, okay, start moving around the fingerboard, okay, so take it down. Okay, move it around, and as you get more and more comfortable, take it into the actual first position, the F here, which is where Norman plays it, and try it there. Keeping the one finger per, I can't talk and play, but keeping the one finger per fret idea going. As always, take it apart so it's slowly. It doesn't matter if it takes you a week to get this up to speed, a year, 2 years, whatever it is. Just do it slowly, do it with a metronome. I'm going to do some more tutorials on how to use metronomes so you can work out how to slow things down and still keep them in time. So that's cool. Don't forget Amazing Slowdown, which I've talked about in previous episodes. So if you want to put the original track in and slow it down, that's an amazing tool to do that. So yeah, any questions, more than happy to answer those. So please do comment below. So if you'd like to discover how to play the rest of this bass line, or you'd like to get teaching or coaching directly from me and be part of a growing online community of passionate bass players, please do either click the link above this video or below it. Many thanks. Thanks for listening. Don't forget to like and share this. I've been James from jameseagert.com. Cheers. Thank you very much.
Funk you up.